everybody, welcome back to Reason for Truth. Steve Garofalo here, Reason for Truth. Truth always comes first, reasons last, but we're always and constantly learning because when we stop learning, we stop teaching, or at least stop teaching well. Today I want to talk to you about living with meaning. Most of us want to live a life of meaning, right, and purpose. I like the old Qualif there. Solomon says, if a man fathers 100 children and lives many lives, so that the days of his lives are many, but his soul is not satisfied with life's good things, and he also has no burial, I say that a stillborn child is better off than he. Ecclesiastes 6:3. Listen, sometimes the achievements of the greatest goals become hollow when there's no good end to life, right? I mean, or no productive end to life that's lasting. You could always have a temporal end to life, but if life is nothing more than a meaningless journey to death, then a stillborn is better off, for the child reaches the end of his journey with less pain. That's what he's saying. So I think to live a life of meaning, what does that mean? Well, simply put, living only for achievement and gaining things. Achievements are important, by the way, especially for men, I would say, but for everybody, men and women, to achieve things is very important. And for us to move things forward and feel like we're, whether that's on a micro or a macro level, that's important. But listen, living only, that's the key, only for achievement and the things of this world is meaningless. And will leave you and me hollow and empty in this life if not careful. And I might ask, less fulfilling in the next world, wherever we go. And certainly if we don't know Christ, it's not going to be fulfilling at all. It's going to be pretty bad. So I would say, listen, at the end of the day, let's make sure we think about what's meaningful for us. Got a book coming out. You want to check it out, mid-2026. It's going to be on mission with purpose. We're going to talk about purpose and meaning and mission and all that good stuff. So I want you to make sure you check that out. Read through Ecclesiastes, read through Proverbs, read through the Psalms, read through the whole Bible. But these areas of wisdom literature are going to give you a lot of principles by which to lead your life rightly, and they'll help you be successful. And even at times that you say, may feel like, according to the world's ways, you're not as successful, you'll see that perhaps God is making you prepared you to be even better or more successful. We see way too much stuff out there. Do this, give money, God will give you more, this and that, and do this. God is not a do this, get that. It's all in faith. You do things out of obedience, and God will give you sometimes little, sometimes medium, sometimes a lot, and sometimes a lot. The question is that we were discussing the question in my Sunday school class today, which is addressed in the course that I just recorded on Equipped Academy, Can a Christian Be Rich? And certainly I was in a Bible study as a new Christian, and that came up. I said, sure they can. And the other guy said, no, you got to be kind of minimalist. And my buddy Rich, a federal attorney at the time, he said, no, Steve, a Christian can be rich, but it's very, very difficult. In other words, all the things, fame, power, whatever it is, even smarts or good looks, sometimes those things can be obstacles for us. And so we have to make sure that all that God has given us, whatever that might be, good personality, that we use it for God's good, not just our own, right? Of course, we could use it for our own, but make sure that we point all things back to Christ and God. So let's make a life, live a life, create a life, make a life that's focused on God and Christ and allows us, you and me, a lot of meaning, filled with purpose for our life, right? And all we do on a daily basis. And when we leave this earth and we leave a legacy, everybody leaves a legacy. What's going to be good or bad? And what does that mean for eternity? Can't take it with you. All the things we take with us are the things we do in His name. And that is going to provide us purpose, meaning, and mission, and a whole lot of joy. So look out for my book. You can check it out. I'll have it on Equipped Academy as well, and it also will be available on Amazon. So God's blessings to you. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Reason for Truth. I'm your host, Steve Garofalo, and this is your Reason for Truth for today.